course, there's multiple stages to the self-care, and one of those things is just being around really good family and friends and having quiet moments by yourself to kind of compartmentalize your feelings and just to assess where you are. Today is my last day off before I kind of do a deep dive into a bunch of evening shifts at the hospital, which, might I say, just leaves me knackered. So I won't be uploading then, but I thought this would be a fun video to just talk a little bit about this very light, minimalistic makeup summer look and some of the products that I use to get there. Preach like how incredibly important it is to wear sunscreen and drink your water, take your multivitamins, take care of the foundation of our skin. So I thought maybe just in the order that I would do it is I would start off with what I use on just like a cleansed, clean face first thing in the morning before I, get this makeup look. And today I started out with this, which I received with my 100 points at the spring savings event. It's the Caudalie Vena Perfect, basically brightening dark spot serum. It is in just this tiny little dropper bottle. Like I said, this sample size was like 100. It has lasted me since that savings event. I absolutely love this because I do have a little hyperpigmentation here on the left side, which is from the driving and my sunglasses. It's just beautiful. It's not sort of glittery or sparkly or even oily, but it just provides this kind of ethereal sort of like underneath lighting to your skin. I have it on today. I think my skin just looks incredibly sort of like bright, but from underneath, if I could say. And I chalk it up to the fact that when I put this on my bare skin, I can kind of see the effects before I even apply makeup. The other one that I wanted to talk about is one that I actually got gifted, and it was a funny story how that came about, but basically, suffice it to say, I went on Merit website and I purchased a whole like there was 5 products that I purchased because I wanted to try Merit. I just thought it sounded really good. And I'd seen some positive reviews, and then your first order you put in, you get the cool bag and everything. I got all that and I absolutely loved it, and I sent off an email to Merit just to say I wanted to tell you how much I really enjoyed it. And they say, would you be interested in receiving a free gift? We're launching a new skin serum called Great Skin, which is an instant glow serum, and it's biphasic, and they gave me all the deets, and they said, we would love an honest review from you. But then I thought, like, would I actually receive this product? It seemed too good to be true. And sure enough, they sent it to me. This was like last year. And I really love this product. And I was a little leery because I really don't like oily, greasy serums on my face. And because it was biphasic, I kind of thought to myself, like, is it going to be really greasy and, something I'm not going to enjoy? I absolutely love it. I use my rose quartz guasha tool to do lymphatic drain with it because, of course, being that it's a biphasic serum, it kind of allows that really easy slip, when you're using the guasha tool. It has really served me well, and I noticed that many times on the Merit website, this is like their #1 most popular product that's always sold out. So now that we've kind of got the skin care from the self-care out of the way, I wanted to talk to you about the base of my makeup today because it is this little trifecta, if you will, of products that I use in combination with each other that kind of has given me this look. So, keep in mind, I started with the Vena Perfect Dark Circle Brightening Serum. Let's try that one. But today what I did for the base was I started with the best dupe I think that was ever made, which was the Halo Glow Liquid Filter by e.l.f. that duped the Charlotte Tilbury. And I just do 3 swipes, with the big doe foot applicator. These 2 products, so the foundation, which again, I can't even understate how great this foundation is for drugstore. I love it. It definitely rivals my Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. It is the L'Oreal True Match, the super blendable foundation, and this is in the color 1.5 Neutral Linen, and it's beautiful. It's also got a pump. So you pump it on. I do 2 pumps, and then what I do is I use this other product to give a little bit of a kind of a like a goldeny, bronzy moment to my otherwise very, very pale skin. And it's the Glow Recipe, the Watermelon Niacinamide Hue Drops, which are like the Drunk Elephant Bronzy Drops. And I do 1 squirt on top of my 2 squirts of the foundation, and then I kind of just mix it in, and then I just tap it on my face, and then I blend it all with my Beauty Blender. And it has been those 3 products, starting with the e.l.f. Halo Glow and these 2 together, has been like made like a trifecta of like the perfect summery, light, but sort of glowy makeup look, which I am loving. And today I've got absolutely no concealer and I've got no makeup primer on, which is most unusual. Okay, so for this very minimalistic eyeshadow look, and yes, I actually do have eyeshadow on, I used a Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes palette. And you may or may not remember it. Anyways, and that's the palette right there. It's just such a nice color story and layout, and it works so well because it has a shimmer to every matte, and it goes from light to dark, so the gradients of color is really nice. Also, I love the sort of undertones of these eyeshadows. And so today what I did was I just used a little bit of the actual, I think it's called Seashell, and I took Seashell right here and I just used it kind of on my heavier sort of upper lids because I've got the dreaded, hooded lids. And then what I did is I would normally put a light brightening shimmer just kind of on the movable lid, but today I decided that I was going to just use Swan, which is this light one right here, and then I literally just tapped it on in the center of my eyelids just to give this very natural but very eye-opening look, and I love the effect. I'm not one to sway away from a shimmer or a metallic just because I'm of a certain age, because I love those, but today the matte light color, that vanilla on my lids, just gave it a really lovely eye brightening look. Let's take a smudge of that sort of beigey brown, which is called Seashell, just below as well to give my eye shape, some continuity, as I like to say. Finished it off by curling my lashes and using this, like, again, another sleeper product, I think, the full sleeve tubing mascara that I also received in a previous BoxyCharm. I mentioned it before, but I absolutely love the kind of brush, and seems like people are catching on to the fact that this is a really good mascara. It definitely was under my radar. Don't normally even look at KVD for any sort of like really good sort of make or break products, but this one is really, really a good one. I'm really enjoying it. Finish off my whole look is the kind of like bronzer and the blush that I used today, and I think I mentioned it also in my previous, but my latest bronzer that I'm loving is the Cream Say Sun Melt Bronzer in medium, which is this product right here. And then I just tap an angular brush and it just gives me that nice kind of contour and bronzing to my cheeks. And then I sort of finish it off with this really, really pretty, very cool pink blush, which is from House Labs, and I love it. I think it's in the color, what is the color? Dragon Fruit. So when you see it, you'll be kind of like shocked, but there it is there. It's like super, super bright, but yet when you tap it on a brush and you put it on and diffuse it, it just gives you that kind of cool sort of pink look that just gives you that sort of like sun-kissed pinkish glow without looking crazy. And yes, it is my favorite blush. You would say, well, it's hardly got a dent to it, and I would agree, because it is literally, this compact is 11 grams of blush, so it's going to take me forever to get through that powder blush, but I'm okay with that because I really, really love it. And then to finish off this makeup look, what I did with my lips was I didn't even do a lip liner today. Again, another first. I usually do a shimmer on my lids, and I always do a lip lip liner. Today I use this old but good, sort of, these were the Sephora Lip Stories. I think they still have them available, but they were all cream lipsticks that were made in Italy, and I think they were like, even full retail, they were like $10. This is in the color Tan Lines, which gives you that sort of very nice, you know, not pulling gray but cooler undertone, sort of nude. And then I topped it off with this beautiful Patrick Ta Volume Plumping Lip Gloss. Gives you that, you know, kind of like very light pink, but it's a plumping lip gloss. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't sting, it's just perfect. It has kind of like possibly a cinnamon you know, component to that, but certainly in no way, shape, or form does it hurt my lips at all. And then I didn't use a setting spray. I just thought I'm going to leave the setting spray out of the equation today, because I will be later getting ready to work in the evening. And then I just threw on these really fun, kind of over the top, I don't know what I want to call them. I guess they're like a chandelier earring, but they're like gold with pearls with a little sparkle. And I just thought it was kind of fun with my very hobo sort of like Old Navy top, and went well with my hair and makeup today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That's a little bit about, you know, just kind of like a little makeup self-care that just sort of helps to kind of start the day off in the right direction, making me feel happy about the way that I'm looking, and that it's light and it's effortless kind of makeup. There's no like, you know, winged eyeliner. There's no, you know, chiseled cheekbones. It's just a very light summery look, and I'm really living for that summery look these days. Something that's quick, minimalistic, out the door, and makes me feel good, at least about how I'm looking. So as long as I can get the inside to match kind of the outside. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out till the end and watching it. If you did hang out till the very, very end, some pink emojis down below on your comments, just so I know that you kind of watch this and that you're all about that sort of light, minimalistic makeup glow for the summertime. Anyways, you guys, I hope you're all keeping really well for yourselves as well. You're not working too hard, and you're taking a little time to radiate some of that beauty from within. All right, take care, you guys. I'll talk to you guys all next week. Bye.